What's going on, classes? We got a little unit rate coming up today. Now, you've probably seen a little unit rate in the past, or at least I hope you have, but we're going to review this and then we're going to move on, okay? Unit rate. A unit rate is the cost or the rate or the whatever of one, okay? Not of 10 or 8, just how much is one, okay? So let's look at it like this. If you bought 4 packs of cards for $20, then what's the unit rate? Well, that means how much is 1 pack of cards? 4 packs were $20, but how much is 1? Okay, unit rate is a division problem every time. And we're simply going to divide. So we did $20 divided by 4 packs, and we got $5. So the unit rate is $5. It's $5 per 1 pack, okay? If we got $11.70, got us 9 bananas, okay? And it's asking you their unit rate. Then it wants to know, well, how much is 1 banana, okay? So the money is going to go on the inside of the box. That's just something you're going to have to remember. And if we were to do this again, we'll probably be doing it the next time during a review on down the road with a calculator. And you would type the money in first, okay? So if you were using a calculator for this, the money always gets typed in first. And the money always goes on the inside of the box. It's the dividend, okay? Now, I can see that 9 doesn't have a decimal, so I just need to bring this one straight up. And it's where it needs to be. 9 doesn't go into 1, but it does go into 11. So my first number is going to go there. And 9 goes into 11 one time. 1 times 9 is 9. 11 minus 9 is 2. And I bring down one number, 27. 9 goes into 27 3 times. 3 times 9 is 27. I subtract. There's nothing. Well, there's a 0 there left, but 9 doesn't go into 0. So I just tell it 0 times. So each banana is $1.30. That's the unit rate, $1.30 each. Okay? You bought 9 pencils for $4.50. What's the unit rate? Pretty simple. Bring my decimal up. 9 doesn't go into 4, but it does go into 45 5 times. 5 times 9 is 45. I subtract and bring down a number, and it doesn't go into 0. So there's your answer, 50 cents. Or you could write 50 cents, okay? So if $4.50 gets you 9 pencils, then those pencils are 50 cents a piece. Let's look at one more. You can type 420 words in 12 minutes. I was a master of division in 7th grade. I could do division as good as anybody. But for some reason, I always thought, well, which number goes on the inside? Which number goes on the outside? That always gave me a hard time, and I'm not sure why. So I will tell you this, and it doesn't always work, but if in doubt and you don't know, probably the bigger number goes on the inside of the box. Okay, now what's an exception to that? Can you think of when the big number goes on the outside of the box? How about a fraction? Because it's not even, so 1/3, look, the big number actually goes on the outside of the box. Okay, but typically the big number goes on the inside. All right, 12 goes into 42 3 times. 3 times 12 is 36. I subtract and I bring down one number. Oh, this worked out beautiful. 12 goes into 65 times. And you're done because there's nothing left. So they're typing 35 words per minute. That's the unit rate. You did 420 words in 12 minutes. Well, the unit rate is how many words do you do in 1 minute? 35. Now, the last thing that we're going to look at is a better buy. And the better buy is the one with the cheapest unit rate. A lot of people see this and say, okay, that's the better buy because it's cheaper. It's $1.22. Yeah, but you're getting a lot less apples too. So to find a better buy, you're basically going to be doing a unit rate for each one of them and then selecting the cheaper one. So let's do the first one. $1.45 will get you 8 apples. Bring my decimal up. 8 goes into 14. 1 time. I subtract, bring down a number. 8 goes into 65 8 times. Now, I know I could keep going, and I may have to in a minute, but we know these are 18 cents. Now, maybe it rounds up to 19 cents, and I'm going to need to keep going. But let's look at the other one first. Maybe I won't. Over here, you get $1.22 for 6 apples. Oh, watch this. 6 goes into 12 2 times. It does not matter what the next number is. These are 20-something cents. These are 18 cents. These are cheaper. Okay, so your better buy is actually this one because you're getting them cheaper. You're getting them for 18 cents each. And down here, well, let's just do the math and see what it is. Okay. Now, 6 doesn't go into 2, so I have to tell it 0 times. Okay. And then I would add a 0. So it would actually be this, but that would round to 20 cents. Okay. So these are 20 cents each. These are 18 cents each. This is cheaper. That's the better buy. All right, maybe they've got a special going at AT&T or Sprint or somewhere, and it's got 2 iPhones for $1,200, or they'll sell you 3 for $1,500. Again, that's less money. Yeah, I know, but you're getting less phones. We need to find the unit rate. I'm going to do $1,200 divided by 2, and I promise you that's $600 each. The unit rate on this one is $600 each. Let's go see what the unit rate is on the bottom one. Look here. It's $500 each. Would you rather spend $600 on something or get the exact same thing for $500? I hope you'd rather spend $500 and save yourself $100. So this one is the better buy. Okay, remember, all that unit rates are, or better buy, finding unit rate, is a division question, and you're finding the cost of one of whatever we're talking about. Good luck, guys.